So this is our final project for EID100. It's called You Are the Product, Information and Privacy in the Digital Age. And we're going to cover the permanence of data, transfer of data, targeted advertisements, and then the current and potential realities that we face.
Permanence of data. The permanent storage of digital data information. There's no going back. Nothing is private. The concern. Due to the vast amount of data, the permanence of data is really hard to delete, easy to identify users, easy to link one data with another with minimal tasks, has location and specific and profiles. Prevention methods. Beware. Think before you click send. Use privacy settings. If you want things to be private, then don't digitalize it. Since everything is on the internet, everything is permanent. Some tips to protect yourself. Keep track of usernames and passwords. The cost of posting. Due to information being kept in hard drives, it is inexpensive to store. The costs are minimal to maintain. It's really hard to remove. Even with the help of lawyers, you would need physical damage to have the information removed from a hard drive, but nothing is guaranteed because there could be possible copies in the internet, in which it can affect job opportunities, future endeavors, even your reputation, even if you delete it. Transfer of data. Who owns what you provide? The way it works, people need to understand how much control they have over their personal info, in which valuable and sensitive data is known as digital footprints. Tech companies own your information, and they make it for free in exchange for information such as Twitter and Facebook, in which tracking patterns, search engine, and interactions with websites through cookies enable this. The nature of the business. Due to abstinence of property rights, the company can rely on data collection as its core business model, which would ensure large amounts of information. Due to companies collecting data in big scales, it can lead to misappropriation and misuse. The legal perspective. There is no legal framework for the data that people share online. There is no protection for data generated by someone's online activities. The UK and American law does not recognize the existence of property in the sense of information being characterized as a property, in which tech companies use this government lobbying in order to go against consumer protectionism. That is the law.
The advertising industry has used technology to personalize their way of reaching out to the public. This method is targeted advertising, in which companies are directing products towards you because of the way you use the web. When you see ads for trainers on your Facebook homepage after you've been on the Nike website for a few hours, that is targeted advertising at work. Advertisements create revenue for websites such as Facebook, which allows for them to be at no cost to us. Cookies, which are small data files stored on your device, create profiles for you based on your age, gender, ethnicity, and location, in order to make sure that the ads appearing in the sidebars are relevant to you. There will often be a message telling you that the website you are visiting collects cookies. Cookies are necessary for things like e-commerce. They don't harm the computer you're using. When cookies are collected directly from the website you're on, these are first-party cookies and are used to personalize your experience on that website. Third-party advertisers featured on websites you visit may also collect cookies from you and use that to track your web usage for marketing purposes. This is where there is some concern, as there is no explicit permission given, unlike the implied consent you give for first-party cookies when you visit that website. There is a constant real-time auction going on the websites you visit, competing for mere seconds of advertising slots to target their product at you. Traditional advertising, such as magazine pages and television commercials, had a very generalized, broad scope, which has now shifted since the rise of online advertising, now being able to target specific demographics. Extremely niche markets, for example, Asian males 18 to 20 years old living in suburban New York who browse the web for leather shoes, would not have been possible until the obstacle of outreach was removed by technology. While there is an option to block cookies on the web, there may be the choice of privacy versus convenience. Although blocking cookies protects your privacy, many e-commerce shopping carts will not function without it, And websites which show you personalized content will not be able to do that anymore.
All of this is allowed by dense terms and conditions written in dense legal jargon. People don't know what they're agreeing to. Change has to start here. The NSA scandal represents this all very well. The government is not the only organization that has mass access to our data. There are certain possibilities that look very dangerous. The importance of this issue can't be overlooked.